So what's hood with it, everybody? You know what I mean? My Santa Ana, Root Cord, Blood L's. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I said, what's really good with it? Hope everybody got a good laugh. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody got a good laugh at my artificial production. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas is creating their own artificial productions, man. And what I'm going to speak on right now here on Santa Ana 17th Street's content, man. You know what I mean? I need more likes. I need more subscribers. I need more shares to the truest, realest channel. You feel me? As we move further into the A. The funny deal, the A. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Memorial Park, home to the Alley Boys. You know what I'm saying? Santa Ana, 17th Street's content. Home to the Alley Boys. You know what I'm saying? Here on my belly. Let's be the nigga in the alley, hosting the account. What's happening with it, everybody? Keeping it hood, keeping it street, keeping it real. You know what I mean? So I've been thrown out to from a Division I scouted ball player. Promised to the pros. You know what I mean? We're promising a future to the pros. You know what I mean? Stacks of letters. You name it. Pac-10. I can slam dunk a ball with two hands. Touch the top of the square. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just letting this be known as I got some very disturbing, very foul, disgusting, filthy of hate of just devious mail here from an angered Crip gang member of Long Beach. And he's claiming something about he's about the Bible. Oh, you're all about the Bible, huh? That's written on my stomach. Mary Magdalene, who found Jesus Christ resurrected right there. See that? That's on top of Blessing 17th Street, Bristol Central. Shouts out, RIP to OG Wicked, we just lost here on YouTube. Stuff's going down, man, in the A. The A is getting real. You know what I mean? We getting to the grave. I'm making some of my last videos on here. But we got a very angered, disgusting, filthy Crip gang member from TUSTIN's occultic gang. They were the TUSTIN Cobras. They actually were my first touchdown I scored. I scored my first touchdown with the Newport Beach Seahawks. I picked up a fumble recovery, jumped in Mark Quirrell's hand, Santa Ana root card. You gotta see in the photo. Dark, my nigga, my dark nigga, Mark Quirrells. You know what I'm saying? It was originally the Santa Ana Seminoles at Memorial Park. Now they're the Monarchs. Picked up a fumble recovery, lucky fumble recovery against the TUSTIN Cobras, and I ran it in, scoring my first touchdown, and I jumped in his arms. I was so excited, man. The next year, Casey Peters, ring a bell, James Goody? Casey Peters, does it ring a bell? He was my quarterback for the Newport Beach Seahawks from Santa Ana College. I knew him well before you came in the picture to just filthy and dirty things up and go nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Oh, you're talking about you got a scholarship. You didn't get no scholarship. So, you know, you're playing semi-pro football. You walked on to Santa Ana College. You didn't do nothing but run over and call out all the Mexicans. Okay, you made this big war and fuss after there was the shootings on the freeway, remember? Ring a bell? It was the Crips versus the Crips were green light. Mexicans were green lighting the Crips, Mexican gang members, Mexican mafia, to the shootings on the freeway were going down. This clown, little scrawny shrimp, ignoramus, I guess the word is he's Cassius, the shady flop that Eminem had to drop off the label because he was running his mouth He was talking a bunch of freaking nonsense, claiming that he was Pac and stuff. Some crazy freaking out of control illegal criminal from the folks hood. He got dropped. I guess I've heard that he's Goodman's cousin. I don't know if that's true or not, but he's from the GDs. I got street info on that. I'm not lying on here. I talk the truth when I speak on Orange County and between Tustin, Santa Ana. It's the same thing. It filters to Santa Ana. Through Compton, LA, Riverside, you know what I'm saying? It's dangerous. It's all dangerous. It's all full of gangs. But now I got some crazy little shrimp crab bucket. He wants to try to infuriate me. And he's really jealous because of what I'm doing on here. And he's playing with the spirit. You know what I mean? And I was only talking the truth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean to wake him up, put him on any other level. I'm about positivity. I'm about growth, doing good things, man. This is pure negativity and chaos and craziness. He's taking this on some other level. And look, if I have to protect myself, I'll protect myself. Mano y mano. I don't need a bunch of goons with me. You know what I mean? Whatever you're talking, he's talking some stuff about. He's got his little nose flaring up. He looks like a dragon. You guys look at it, he looks like a freaking dragon, which is mentioned in Revelation. The dragon from Revelation that's talked about and everything. The woman on the beast, the dragon. This is a Luciferian, satanic, false prophet of a man. You know, and if he doesn't get it together, he's going to be burnt in the lakes of fire, man. I think it's too late for him. He's already committed enough sin. Now he's wanting to pick and poke and make fun of my injury. Sin. He's like turned up. He's possessed. He's Luciferian possessed. Okay. I guess now he's angry because I set up. I told the truth about him going over and calling everything out and getting chased out of the city. That is what happened. That is what happened. I told the truth about me having to get down with him at Santa Ana College for 5 minutes. We were freaking throwing down. He's small, a bony carry, smaller than me. He's always been smaller than me. But he's a quick hand. He's a boxer and everything. He's in top flight shape. He's a cornerback. I'm coming out of a wheelchair, suffering 2 broken ankles from a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Coming back, rehabbing. This would have never happened if it had to. This guy would have been absolutely destroyed and had to go run to his weapons and run to his reinforcements for what? What are you running to all your weapons and reinforcements for? You're talking about what? He's telling me that I'm never alone. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you need security now? So you're scared and you need security. You're trying to jump me with a couple heads. Whatever the case is, I can protect myself. I've thrown down with more than one person before. I can protect myself, bro, for a couple minutes, and whatever the case is, man. He's pulled a gun on me in the inbox. Okay, he threatened. He wished slow death on me. I was actually out of here. I was up in Arizona. I am out of here. I still am out of here. He's claiming he knows my location and knows where I'm at. He's trying to stalk me and track me down like he Tommy Lee Jones up in The Fugitive or something. Little nigga, man. This little nigga, man, is a false, man. James Goodman is, man. You know what I mean? He's a haughty character. He's a prideful character. Like Lonzo was in Training Day. You know what I mean? He's a real haughty, prideful character. He wants to walk up and, well, he tried to. It didn't long-term work for him because nobody else is doing. Why isn't Mike O'Neal doing this to him? Why isn't Bubba doing this to him? Why isn't Bone Crusher doing this to him? Okay, everybody I'm equal with, if I got down in a throwdown with him, Brian Lambert, why ain't he doing this to him? Many people, why isn't Dwayne Morris doing this to him? Dwayne Morris would destroy him. Okay, I'm more equal with Dwayne Morris than you are, little nigga. I know that damn much, okay? And I don't know if I could take Dwayne Morris. Morris is big as Suge Knight, doc. You know what I mean? You're over here sicking all these big-ass freaking linemen and linebackers on me. You're a freaking coward. You're a cowardice-ass nigga. Then now he's done an AI. Now he's doing artificial auditing, taking place with the devil, right? He's over taking part with the devil's wickedness. I just did some funny AI and stuff. Cause niggas get down. It's what it is, but you know what I mean? Hey, I've been in over 100 fights out here. It's nothing, my nigga. Nobody has to get killed. Nothing serious has to go down. I'm just saying, if you want to knuck them up, then I'm gonna protect myself. I'm not gonna be no square, no punk. I'm gonna protect my Marys, my nigga. You feel me? I'm prone to protect my Marys. You know what I mean? The hood already knows, my nigga. I'm from Santa Ana Ruca. Are you saying I ain't got no family? You're making fun of my son. You talking about, oh, you ain't got no kids. I do got one. You know that I do. I'm on here singing to my godson, Max. I declared I've adopted a godson. Okay, you've absolutely disrespected the baby shower, torn everything up. You've ran in here to get to create, to be on chaos and anger because of a simple, I put your photo up. What? What? So what? You're worried about what? So what? Who cares about a photo? Niggas put their photos up all the time on here. We're advertising the world. So now he's going off, right? And he's going on some warpath, and he's talking about he's gonna pull up on me and get me in one of my videos. He's copying my clothing lines. You know, yeah, little nigga, you want to be me now, bro, because I'm the best recording artist, realist recording artist to outbeat all of y'all up in Tustin and be a legend, a statue of Pacific View. That's what in the making. You know what I mean? Look forward to it. It's out of my hands, but I've requested it to, I'm actually working out to the ghost, the Holy Ghost, to have a statue in Pacific View. You're a nobody. Where are you going to be lowered at? You know what I mean? Where are you going to be lowered at? What's going on with you? I guess you're going to come through and try to mess with my grave now because you're so cold-hearted and you're such a false doctrine. Whatever, dog. Do what you do. You know, do what you do, bro, because the flesh counts for nothing. There ain't nothing that you can do that's going to infuriate me and say that I'm going to be scared of you and look over my shoulder. Then you're over, okay, this is another thing, blood, right? Speaking of my pyramid chain, how fun. This nigga, James Goodman, was sitting in the car with a bunch of goons, right? It was about 5 heads I heard in the background. And he was smoking his weed. He doing his usual thing. He's smoking his weed, right? Because that's what he does. He smokes a bunch of weed because he wants to be Tupac. He has some obsession with Tupac. He wants to deny it today that he's not copying Tupac. He was talking about he was going to some studio to record. This never happened. This flopped. They all flopped. They all have flopped. They all are nowhere to be found. Including one has ended up in a wheelchair, okay, battling. So what happened this night at the Tiller Day? Because he brought up the Tiller Day, right? He brought up that he wants to bring up what this Tiller Day, little nibbles, the little pecks, your little kitty scratches. You didn't freaking harm me. On Bloods, on Senate SA Bloods, you didn't harm nothing. I went out, this nigga, James Goodman, was fired up. I just turned my ankle. Actually, I just came out. I was out the whole week. I was hurt because I was playing basketball and my leg was halfway messed. I was like one leg when I got down this night with him. But I was so amped up because he came up and gave me a shoulder at the Tiller Day, and he said, at Tustin. And he said, wait till we get to Tiller Day. Wait till we get to Tiller. Your big old goober. Your goober ass freaking voice. You're like the Cookie Monster. You talk like the Cookie Monster or something. You're Ronald McDonald looking ugly freaking nigga you are, dog. Dark. He gave me a shoulder, right? Talking to Jokeroo, Jokeroo. He said, go meet me at the Tiller Day. Oh, Tiller Day, yeah, whatever. So I was like, all right, my nigga, we'll get it in at the Tiller Day then. It's all good. Calm your little ass down, all right. What are you freaking all amped up about to fight people and crap? What's your freaking deal? It's freaking crazy with this guy, dog. It's freaking just crazy with this guy, man. So I'm smoking weed with Greg Dempsey, Watergate nigga freaking Greg Dempsey. And I think it was Ryan Harmon. It's Greg Dempsey and and F.A. That clown F.A. He rolled out to Boston to go pursue in his little rap career, in his little trap career, and disappeared here on YouTube. He ain't nothing. He's talking this crap about me. Yep, I blew up. I'm gonna be a legend and a statue for this. Just like Amaru Shakur.